the Pretty Don situation.
Hey, big up Yard Vibes TV. Blah, blah, blah.
She's talking about Sizzla. I would not say the Pretty Don and Sizzla situation, because Sizzla did not address Pretty Don. Okay, she has been the one talking about him, so I cannot say the Pretty Don and Sizzla situation. Okay, no, it doesn't matter who we are. We must learn to respect each other. You do not disrespect somebody until they disrespect you, right? So to go around disrespecting others, it's not acceptable. It's unacceptable. It's unbecoming to go about disrespecting people who is not talking about you, who is not disrespecting you in certain way. Okay? Let's get that clear. Okay, so to be disrespecting the Prime Minister, regardless whether he's a good Prime Minister or he's not a good Prime Minister, certain disrespect must not be aired out to certain people. We must learn to respect each other. I'm just saying that. Can't go around tarnishing people's career, degrading people, and destroying people's name, all in the name of content creating. No good. But I'm not here to tell her how to do her content creating or her content creation. I'm just saying we must learn to respect each other. Now, back to the Sizzla thingy. Sizzla has been a very good friend of mine for many years. Sizzla has been very good to me, and when we have people who can be there for us in our lowest times, in our darkest moment, people who show up for us no matter what we're going through, then we have to respect them, love them, and care for them just like they care about us. Sizzla will always have a place in my heart. I have few people who will always have a place in my heart, and Sizzla is one of them. When I was going through my down times, my bad days, I saw Sizzla Kalonji. He showed up for me all the time, without frowning, without telling me no, he has always been there. No matter what time I call him, he will show up, or he send somebody to help. I used to work in Kingston. I've met him long before that, but many years ago I used to work in Kingston, and when I used to work downtown, sometimes I leave work very late, and when I get stranded, or sometimes I don't have cab fare or bus fare or whatever, he would make sure I reach home. Okay, I remember one Christmas I had no money because that job was very hectic and the pay wasn't good, and I remembered I stood and watched everybody shopping. I had no money because I was going through my dark days, you know, trying to make two ends meet. At the time I had my son, I had my siblings to take care of, and I had my sick grandfather to take care of, and I wasn't going through a good time. I had to go out there and make ends meet. Now, I had known Sizzla a few years prior to that, and that Christmas I didn't get paid. Sorry, a little distracted. I didn't get paid, and I'm like, oh my God, what my family going to eat this Christmas? How am I going to buy things for them? And something said to me, call Sizzla and ask him for help. And I called him and I asked him. I told him what was going on, and without a doubt, he helped me. I was able to put food on my table that Christmas. There are many cases where that man has helped me. I remember there was another weekend where I didn't get paid. The boss said, we'll get paid next week. And I was like, oh my God. You know what? I'm just gonna stay back at my friend's place and don't go home this weekend. But on the Sunday morning, the lady that was staying at my house with my grandfather and my siblings and my son called me and said, there's no food in the house and the cooking gas is finished. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Something again said, call Sizzla. I called Sizzla and I told him exactly what is happening. And he showed up. He came to my friend's house, and dropped off the money. He even asked me if I needed a ride to go to the bus park. And I told him I was okay. So many when I used to work in Kingston, if I'm hungry and I had no lunch money or I had no dinner, I could call him, he would bring it, or he would send one of the Rasta guys, or sometimes Rasta guys, sometimes 2-3 of them would come and drop off the food or drop off the money or whatever, so I could eat and so that I could be okay. Many times, and there's a situation dear to my heart which I will not talk about, and he showed up for me when I needed the help the most. Okay? I don't know if Sizzla being a bad person. And all of us are humans. All of us are humans. We're good in somebody's book and we're bad in another person's book. Because we cannot please everybody. We have to know that some people will like us and some people won't. On top of that, Sizzla is a very serious person. Sizzla doesn't joke about certain things. Okay? It doesn't joke about certain things. So Sizzla being a woman beater, I don't know anything about that. Sizzla has helped me without us being intimate. Because we couldn't be intimate due to personal reasons. Okay? And sometimes he would always say to me, you remind me so much of my ex, I would be scared to date you. Because if you know the story, why he had the guns, then you would know why he said that to me. He didn't want to go back down the path where he would have to buy more guns to protect himself. To protect himself from that brawl that went on with that situation. So he would always joke around and say to me, no, I can't date you because so and so. You remind me so much of my ex and whatever. We would joke because he would always joke around. Every time I see him, he's always a gentleman. Always.
Yes, anytime I feel like I say, I don't want to fly to the sky, brother. See me and fuck with me, even tap on my bumbo clocks. Anytime you see me at all, my father. Because I notice enough, I want to look up blood clot idiot civilian who want to see out there. Who don't love can take up things for want to suck with head and want to bat him on shoulders. Make I tell uno this. Me have over 10 bookings. Please run up. Let me tell you God Almighty truth, my friend. Because I know enough I want to live nowhere now. I have such body problems. So when time I talk it hurt to know. Me say me about 10 bookings. When time you see me, do it. Because I don't know who the fuck you know afraid of you know. Some of you not even a blood clot take care of no pity them the workless and the dirtiest blood clot people them pan land. Who the people in that Jamaica suffer. Who know no self a suffer. And me say when you no see me, please, because none of you can make me turn on my yard, you know. None of you can make me turn on my yard. When America give me my green card and tell me so I can fly and go anywhere I want to do, and that me I go blood clot do. Because uno blood clot idiot civilian Jamaican feel like say somebody out there is afraid of uno, you know. Brother, you say anything what uno can do, me and my friend them can do it too. Stop going like this in the 90s, bad man. Stop going like say this here. Back in the days when time people show your gun, you say, wow, is that a gun? It you shot? Who gave that? I've never seen one of those before. Wanna stop it, fuck, my friend. Wanna stop it. Because no phone not talk out of the mouth and the people when they run me. When time una claim to sound I go run up and do what una do, the people I'm around me I go fuck una up, brother. Me I tell you that straight. Una fi stop go on like say me walk alone and me talk alone, my father. Una fi always member some of una way underneath comment section. Una member say people walk with me no man. Member say people chat with me too no man. Stop one give up on the life of people when I know una my friend. Go suck una mother and go. You see what time me do me vlog them. Anyone that wanna eat earth, you go fall up on yourself in a mama like a sandwich and bite it. You hear that pussy hole? No civilian can make me blood clot afraid. You hear that? You don't even bad like one of my clocks in my wear. You hear that? All I know that need comment section. Who go hole. See them so you say ninja that go hole. The whole I wanna come praise them whole if a criminal and want me for afraid of you. All I wanna go suck on no mother. Miss, no animosity, no problem. People have to keep them suck with mouth lock when them see me. You hear that? Remember, the 99 man them walk with me to remember them can't hurt to no hurt to me. You hear that? Don't play with it.